Lazy Sunday mornings, hiding under covers. I don't mind staying in with you. Play your favorite movie, laying right beside me. I don't mind when it's just us two. That corner coffee shop we like to go. Late night walks with you to take me home.
Well, good morning, my friends. What a beautiful start of my day. I sleep right next to the window, and every morning I get to see the sunrise, and it's just so beautiful because I have my view is basically a lot of palm trees, the mountains. So it's just so spectacular. I just love it. It's so beautiful. So yeah, it was a really nice start to my morning. Also, my husband usually does these green juices that are so good. He also puts beets. That's why sometimes they don't look green, but they're just so yummy and so good. And he also brought me tulips, which are one of my favorite flowers. And every time that I see tulips, I know that spring it's here. It's getting here. And it has been also raining so much in California that every time that we drive around, everything is beautiful, everything is so green. And then every morning I'm practicing, well, for years now, I usually have a notebook and I just write things that I'm grateful for. I practice gratitude, also intentions. Not much of like a to-do list, but if I have some ideas in mind, I try to put it kind of like journal kind of thing. But yeah, and I actually have this new Dior notebook that I received with a gift with purchase during the holiday season. So, which it's just so pretty. I think it's super pretty. I love that from Dior. They do a lot of like gift with purchase. They also have an incredible loyalty program. I absolutely love their loyalty program. It's just so nice. Yeah, so anyhow, that's what I did, and I just came up here, splashed my face with some water, and I'm gonna use this Nira device. I had it for a little bit over a month, and I think I showed to you on a vlog. Basically, it is my understanding that is the only FDA approved device to use under the eye area. And you know, my friends, not only I have very dark under eye circles, but I also have a ton of fine lines. I suffer of allergies, and my eyes are the ones that suffer the most. So for many years, I have been like rubbing my eyes, and that doesn't help because it's mistreating that area, but it's just so hard when you have allergies. This area of your eyes, they just get very sensible. And honestly, topicals such as cream, I like them, and I have a few that to me they work very nice, but I don't even think that procedures at like a dermatologist's office can do so much for that area. So I thought this was really innovative, and yeah, I'm excited. I'm not going to share today with you my before and after, but I'm planning to do perhaps in just a couple months from now, show you the results. I'm trying to be very consistent with this, and you may be wondering if I use it with other devices. Usually I kind of like separate them. And by the way, I don't have any Botox or fillers on this area, and it doesn't take that long. It's taking me longer just to talk with you about than what it really takes in terms of using it. It just takes about 2 minutes for both eyes. You just basically have to pulse it for like 40 taps, I think it is, on one side. The machine will beep when you're done with one section, and then you move to the other section. And this device, you can actually use it not only under eye area, but also here. You can also use it in other fine lines and around your mouth, like on your smile lines too, because basically what it does is it's a laser device that promotes producing collagen, which is something that's basically all what we need as we age, is just that production of collagen. That's what we need. So it's super easy to use. It has 5 different intensities. You feel just some warmth, and I have been using mostly 3 to 4 intensity. I'm not yet at the number 5. I'm sure I will get there as I used to. It's not uncomfortable. Like I said, it's just warm, and then as you go up on intensity, it may get even warmer. So you just try. I mean, you can do 1 and then try with 2, etc. So that's pretty easy, I should say. So I'm just gonna turn it on right here. You see, I have it already in 3, and then you're just gonna press on this button right here, and then you can take it fairly close and here, and then you move. Every beep, you just move. Oh, you see right there is that it didn't make contact. There you go. It didn't make contact again, so I have to do that again. There you go. Oh. And you feel a little like pinch. I have to be looking at a mirror. I'm not looking at a mirror right now, but I'm trying to show it to you. I was gonna say that Botox, you can really only use it on the crossfeeds, and then under the eye area you can use fillers, but sometimes fillers can go wrong. And where I have most of my under eye area lines is right here and right here. So let's go back again. Yep. You're gonna feel it more sensible, closer to your actual eyes, because that's the thinnest skin on your, around your eye area. Voila! So there you have it. That's treating just one side, and now I'm gonna treat the other side. And like I said, you don't need anything like no conductor. Like if you're used to, say, the new face, you don't need anything to conduct. You just have, you know, clean skin, go for it, and then you can apply all your skincare, makeup, etc. Voila. Okay, I'm done with this area. Now I'm gonna do this area right here too. And that's that. So easy, so simple. And one thing that I noticed is that I had this device for a little bit over a month and a half, and I only charge it once. So the batteries last a long time. So anyhow, I do have a discount code with Nira, so I will be leaving it on the description box below for you guys. Now I need to change because I want to jump onto my Peloton and do my exercise. Oh, and by the way, I love this PJ set. It's just so cute with the little leopards everywhere. I think it's just super, super cute. Let me just try to show it to you, but there you have it. It's so pretty. I just got it and I love the material. It's silky like, but it's not silk. It's satin. I feel like it's satin. I don't think this is silk, or I don't know. Anyhow, I feel that it's just so cute, and It's getting warmer here in my area, which I'm just so happy about. But yeah, let me just go ahead and jump onto my Peloton, do some exercise, and get my workout for the day.
Glamorous, intelligent, I'm real and I stay relevant. My body's on and my nails are tight and this mug is beating, I run the night.
Done with the Peloton. Now a little bit of weight train and then to take a shower. For my after shower spray, I like some freshness. So I usually just spray a little bit of Chanel Paris Biarritz. This is just very energizing. Yeah, and this to me is like an after shower, kind of like body splash, although it's not, but that's the way I treat it. And now to do my hair. I know, it's still very damp and wet, but that's okay with me. Just gonna brush it a little. The wall hair masks also leave your hair super silky soft, and it doesn't weight it down, which I like. I'm gonna be using the Olaplex Bone Protector. This is something that I use every single time I wash my hair, and I just use a little amount. It's like kind of goopy. If you have ever used snail museum, right? Yeah, snail museum for your face, the essence, that's kind of the texture that it has. Perhaps not as slimy, but a little bit of that consistency. But it doesn't leave your hair feeling sticky or weighted down, but it just protects your hair. Then I'm spraying the Oribe Royal Blowout. I love this brush. It is by, pretty sure it's by Wet. Yeah, it's a wet brush. It's so nice and it just helps me to get my hair really nice and brush and straight. Obviously, I'm gonna go with my Dyson Airwrap. And if you're wondering about the settings that I use, I full all blast with the amount of air that the tool blows out, and then the first red dot. So that's it. Okay, here comes Goldilocks. I know this looks so tight, but don't you worry. You know what? Let me wash my hands really, because I feel remaining of product. Okay. Oh, by the way, this towel. I have to tell you, friends. I'm gonna link this towel in the description box. It's the softest towel that I have ever come across. And I need to check if they make it in like a bath towel, because I was able to get these nice size hand towels. They are alike, well, pretty much the same quality as my hair towel. They are just so soft, the softest thing ever, and they are so good to wash. Like even when I get like makeup stains, I don't have to worry. I just wash them without any bleach and they just wash off seamlessly. So this has been a like everyday favorite. I'm just so happy I have them. Okay, let's continue with the hair. Okay, hair is done. You see the lock, it just slowly started to loosen and everything looks just fine. And I usually do not brush my hair. I just keep it like this, and then, sorry, I'm using the Bumble and Bumble Hairdresser Invisible Oil. You know, my friends, this has been a love of mine for many years now, and I like it because not only it gives that extra shine, it doesn't leave my hair looking greasy, it doesn't weight it, but also has, you can use it actually before you start styling your hair because it has heat protectant, but also it has UV protection. So that is important because as sunlight also damage our skin, it also damage our hair. So that's what I got. And I know many of you may be wondering what are the hair products that I use. So for shampoo, I'm using the Oribe Gold Last Repair and Restore shampoo. This is not the usual one that I use from Oribe. I usually use the one that is the blue one, Shine, but I had a little bit, well, not a little bit, like half the way of this one. And in my last move, it got placed in the wrong spot, and then I was cleaning and clearing some cabinets, and then I saw it and I'm like, oh my gosh, let's just finish it up instead of opening a new one. And then instead of conditioner, I usually use either my K18, depending, I usually use it like when I get my hair done, which it has been done not too long ago, but I use it for 4 consecutive washes, and then I go back to this one, and this is the one that I use today. This is the Money Mask by Color Wow. This is amazing, and it gives that extra shine to your hair and leaves it really beautiful and manageable. I don't use anything else but these 2 products, and then the products I'm using for styling my hair. And now let's put some sunscreen on. The Chantecaille Ultra Sun Protection Sunscreen SPF 45. This is the one that I usually use in a daily basis. I'm almost done with it. It's really liquidy, so make sure you just like give it a nice shake. And this works beautifully as a primer. So like I said, I'm almost done right here because it's very nice and moisturizing. So I'm just gonna put some of this. Oh, I know it looks like it's greasy. It's not greasy, and when you're gonna apply makeup, mostly if you have dry skin, this is wonderful for that. So I'm just gonna let it sit, and I just gonna change and get ready for the day. Well, friends, you remember that I told you that I usually do not celebrate Valentine's? Well, yes, we don't. My husband and I, we don't. But surprise, surprise, we're gonna celebrate Valentine's today with my husband. I'm having a date. It's not the same day of Valentine's because, you know, I have the restaurants, and because of that, we're busy. We're really busy. So yeah, you're gonna say, well, Jacqueline, no makeup for a date. But we're gonna have some different things. We're gonna do a hot springs first, and then to a massage, and then we're gonna go to have dinner.
lazy Sunday mornings, hiding under covers. I don't mind staying in with you. Play your favorite movie, laying right beside me. I don't mind when it's just us two. That corner coffee shop we like to go. Late night walks with you to take me home. With you I never feel alone.
These little songs make me glad to call you mine. And you have got my head in the clouds. Oh,
1, 2, 3. All that I need is your body next to me on rainy days. Just need your company, don't need too much.
This is what it is to have a chef at home, right?
A chef at home.
And a little breakfast here.
Of hearing your voice every morning, I wake to a kiss on my face. So I don't need too much, just your simple love.
Most magical and beautiful Valentine's Day celebration in a long, long time. And I say that not because my husband and I, we don't take time for us, but we rarely do. We're very devoted to our businesses, and our first and most important business in our life are our kids. So it is hard, and for those who are married, you know how this is. But we also own the 2 restaurants and the catering business, and when everybody's celebrating Valentine's, Mother's Day, Christmas, Thanksgiving, all of that, we are working and we are helping celebrate others. So it is fantastic to bring that joy to others, but sometimes we forget about ourselves. And this year we decided, no, let's just, although we are not celebrating it on Valentine's Day, we said, let's go and celebrate it somehow. And it was a fantastic day. We went to the hot springs, relaxed, and we had a amazing massage. So it was just so wonderful. And then to dinner, we had a conversation of many things. We were not talking about business or nothing like that, which is great to do and just decompress, right? And now I'm actually getting ready because I need to go to one of the restaurants. Well, I will have to go to both at a certain point in time. I need to take images and little like reels and video of the special menus that we had prepared for each of our restaurants. One of them is Italian because my husband is Italian, and the other restaurant is Peruvian. So I will be showing you some clips of that, and I'm so excited about it. I feel in a way bad for my husband. Not bad, well, I shouldn't say bad, but he's just so passionate for what he does. Everything that he does in terms of everything he puts his mind off, but his passion is the kitchen. He loves to cook. He's a professional chef for years, and he has to prepare these 2 very different menus, and he's hands-on. So he went to work at 6 o'clock in the morning as per usual, but then he didn't came back until the next day at 5:30, so almost 24 hours until he fell asleep. 24 hours straight without sleeping and just preparing things. I remember he texted me at midnight telling Amore, don't worry, I'm not gonna come. I just started to do the pasta, and we do homemade pasta. I shouldn't say we do. He does. Also our culinary team helps, but he was solo working all night long for this special day, Valentine's Day, for everybody else. So he's excited to show me everything we are gonna have. You're gonna see it on the footage, but even to the dessert, there's gonna be like an explosion. We're gonna call it La Bomba. Like it's gonna be fun. It's kind of like a treasure of different homemade desserts. So there's so many things. So anyhow, let me take you to that, and I hope that you enjoy this vlog.
Lazy Sunday mornings, hiding under covers. I don't mind staying in with you. Play your favorite movie, laying right beside me. I don't mind when it's just us two. That corner coffee shop we like to go. Late night walks with you to take me home. With you I never feel alone.
These little songs make me glad to call you mine. And you have got my head in the clouds.
1, 2, 3. All that I need is your body next to me on rainy days. Just need your company, don't need too much. Just your simple love and it's everything. The simple joy of hearing your voice every morning.